so along with the consultancy, I was doing the training. So the consultancy eventually led to me doing contracts within the third sector, within specifically the Muslim community. Um, and at the time, once upon a time, I was doing a gig with Minab when it was first forming, the Mosque and Imams National Advisory Board. And these are four entities, the MCB, BMF, MAB, and the Al Khoy Foundation. And you can well imagine the diversity there amongst that group. So there were trust issues. They were just forming. They needed to have strategic direction. So myself and another chap called Yasin Rahim, I was the Sunni cohort. He was the Shia cohort. The Sunni and the Shia facilitator. Um, and our job was to, after this weekend, get them to be hugging each other and working together, but also have some strategic direction. I like the strategic
Yeah.
direction stuff. Yasin likes the whole huggy, cuddly stuff. So we kind of divvied that up in terms of that's your job, this is my job. But at the time, it was Dr. Bari, I believe. He was the second, the NCB. And he was just asking me, what you're doing? And I was just kind of telling him about the work I do. And he said, I need you to just try and do the same work you're doing, but in the Muslim community, as opposed to where you're working and where you're going directing. You seem to be going towards mainstream. Because we've got a bit of a brain the Muslim community is concerned. You guys get yourselves educated and you disappear off to PwC and EY and all those things. Stay and work with the community. Not as a volunteer, as a professional. Because otherwise we just do the voluntary stuff with the Muslim community and we do the professional stuff. There he goes, I want you to try and earn a living from the Muslim community. I said, Joe, okay, I didn't know I was at the early stages of my consultancy. I gave it a go, and subhanAllah, no, he was actually absolutely right. There was more than enough work there, definitely a lot of need there. And then I actually found my kind of passion within the charity sector, specifically. I mean, I think by default, most of the assets, the wealth, the more established entities within the Muslim community are the charities anyway. So I don't think there's much in terms of choices, if that makes sense. But still, it became a passion too. And eventually it brought me to Penny Appeal, where I kind of then hung up my consultancy kind of hat and took a permanent role.
Amazing, amazing, mashallah.